What's up guys, here's a video on the front counter basics, everything you need to know to become a strong front counter person. That means if you're starting out as a service advisor or a junior advisor slash FCA, front counter assistant, here's what I would tell you to start working on immediately. And if you can master these 8 things, you will become what I call a solid 6-figure front counter person. So here we go. The first thing is the yes mindset. This is something that I'll tell you right now. The video that I would watch associated with this would be the Saying Yes to Your Customer by Greg Sands, and I believe it's Tim Ross on YouTube. We will have a video for that. There's also a waiters video from Aaron Stokes that I would watch. Both of them focus on this idea of saying yes to your customer, and it is fantastic, which is the mindset of being a yes company. The next thing would be training on speed of service, which is the basic principle of what we do in sales. The speed concept is very powerful, where everybody in this industry does not understand that. That is the first thing I'll tell you to get your mindset right on saying yes and being fast. That is the main thing you want to do if you want to become a solid front counter person. The next thing would be understanding Techmetric. Techmetric is basically 4 things for me. It's writing up customers, quoting work, ordering parts, invoicing things, and making sure that you understand the organization structure of our job board, so you know what goes where and what that means. Those would be the 4 things in Techmetric. Very intuitive software. I think it's very easy to use, and I think most people can get it if you can use an iPhone. The third thing is the phone script, which is the Anytime script. And Anytime script is very simple. There's 3 levels of phone calls, which we've gone over, we will train on. Something really amazing about the Anytime script is that it is a practice thing. I would tell you to do 20 ring-rings every single day for about a month, which would give you about 600 ring-ring reps, and by the end of the month, I think you would be a solid phone answerer. The whole point of the phone is to get the customer over the curb and into our store. Number 4 is knowing the board, which is our shop workflow board, which has magnets on it, and knowing how the work flows. The car comes in to how it goes through the whole process of the shop and how it leaves the shop, and once you understand that, you will be able to run the board and also how that pertains to what needs to be done based on where the magnet is in our shop. Again, it is a nonverbal communication tool which you need to run a high volume shop like the one we do. Number 5 is to write up and to cash out customers. Again, it goes back to Techmetric, but also it makes you understand how to go over an invoice with a customer, how to take in the right kind of questions when you're writing them up so that you can oversee objections already, and also you're able to get good information for the technician so they can diagnose the car effectively. Number 6 is organization of parts receipts and also building our daily packet, which is what we scan at the end of day, also called the end of day report. Understanding how to put everything into Techmetric, all the parts that come in, and how to put it into any spreadsheets that we may have. Staying organized, keeping the front office very, very clean, the front office entirely free of clutter. The front area where we check in and cash out customers should have nothing on there, and then obviously in the command room you want to stay as organized as possible, and then build that end of day report and scan it, and understanding how to scan that so that you can make sure that we get our parts costs done. Number 7 is ordering parts. Knowing which vendors to order what from, understanding how to use Parts Tech, understanding how to call in and negotiate parts, understanding parts cost percentages on each job, how to use the matrix on the parts cost. And again, that is a lot of that will come with reps, but generally by the 30th day you should have the basics of that covered. Same thing with number 6, you should have the basics covered of how to build the end of day report by the 30th day. And this is the last part, which is number 8, is learning how to sell. And I would tell you to start out by reviewing the sheet that says how to sell any job overview. That is a very powerful sheet in my opinion, because it gives you the gist of how we present tickets, how we sell the car, sell the shop, and then go from problem, solution, sale, and then build that rapport so that you set up the next sale, and then following the circle of sales as we teach it. Prepping each job on paper first, knowing that preparation is your best friend when it comes to being a salesperson. Learning how to pitch things on oil changes, which is super easy in my opinion initially. It just takes a lot of reps. And also getting a lot of practice watching the other people on your team sell jobs, which is going to help you become a sharper salesperson. Learning how to overcome objections, ladies and gentlemen, is the most important part of becoming a salesperson, and you will do that by getting trained by people who are already good salespeople. If you do these 8 things, once again, learning the yes mindset, learning Techmetric, learning the phone script, the board, writing up and cashing out customers, organization of parts receipts and end of day reports, ordering parts, and how to sell in 30 to 60 days. You can become a very strong salesperson. As you guys know, if you can do that, you will be a six-figure service advisor. I hope this was a good overview for you, and we will be diving more into each of these systems in the following videos. Thank you very much.